Welcome to Utility Canyon. This is Kirit. He has been kind of key in shaping this whole area. And he's been doing water retention landscapes on his own. He's been shaping them for the past decades. And I'll give the mic to him, so to speak.
Thank you. I call this a beautiful disaster. A little history. 50 years ago, you couldn't see any trees from Matrimandir. It was a big hole. You could just see the sea, except some palmyras. There was nothing there. But long ago, it was a beautiful forest with tigers, elephants, hundreds and hundreds of years ago. It slowly denuded. It's increased when the British came, and then more the villagers, they needed firewood. And so when the first Aurovillians arrived here,
the French built on the church.
The Dutch actually were there first. The first Aurovillians, they, in order to survive and to do, they start bunding, they start building dams. One dam was made in Voorkamers, which with the first heavy rains was washed away, so they were a bit traumatized. In 75, I was staying here, but Peter forgot the utility. And I walked through the canyon here and I thought there should be a dam here. But it was not my time to come. I went back to Holland, did fundraising for reforestation. Finally, after 24 years, I had the opportunity to settle down in Gaia's garden. And then when you look from the top, you see everything is beautifully green. So I thought the job is done. But then my first monsoon in 97 was fortunately a very good one. And I saw the sea bleeding. All the red soil was going through the canyons and ending up in the sea. Big chunks of red. So I thought, how come? So I went where I envisioned the dam here in the canyon in 76. And there was no dam here. But when I went upstream, I saw small dams made by the government. And they looked nice from the outside, but they were mostly broken, because the contractor probably didn't use enough cement. Instead of 1.5, maybe 1.15. So the inside was rotten, and with some good rains, it all washed out. That time I was working with Michael Mason, who was repairing these dams in the canyon, and Jaap came, and so I thought I would like to go this way. Then Michael, and fair enough, he said, but Kirit, just make the spillway this way. I said, Michael, come on, we can go this way. He said, okay, Kirit, you go your way. So after that time, I just went my way. And now this is not a disaster anymore, it is an opportunity. There are about 30 dams from Sukhavati up till here. And with the last good rain, that was 100 mm, you don't find any water in the morning anymore. It's all gone. 2 years ago, in 2015, we had again a very good monsoon. Then everything was full, and that is a bit scary, because the last dam also was overflowing. And as the villagers, especially the poor people, didn't see so much water coming through the canyon anymore in all these years, they start building their houses and their huts. I tried that time to inform working committee. They wrote letters to all the officials. They didn't get an ownership, pata.
Yeah, the title.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
They didn't get that, but they made concrete roads and they gave electricity, and by now they have a pata and ownership's right. And when I talked to the people that time, they said, Kirit, we know, but we are poor, we have no other place to go. So, yeah, it's always worrisome. Fortunately, the water spilled over. It went very slowly through the villages. Some huts were inundated, which were lower, but nothing happened. I was more worried about the kids standing on the sides of these canyons, and it might break.